ball in the air.
Yeah, Ronaldo is dangerous in the air, and he had one header, but he didn't get the right contact on the ball, so it went out for a goal kick. So he's one player that is dangerous in aerial balls, and I believe that's why Otuado opted for a 3-back system with centre backs who have that height to match Ronaldo. But I mean, if you put in those dangerous balls, he's the target man to connect the ball. But Joao Felix is not the winger to give you that kind of crosses. I think that's what it's lacking in the Portuguese attack.
That's what is lacking. We've done close to 23 minutes of action at Stadium 9-7 for them.
I don't know, but I think that Ghana's shape looks good, but we are not really playing it to perfection. Look, we need to take the game to the Portuguese, even with the slightest chance we get, and that Kudus pass. If that pass had gone through, that would have been the first time we're clear on goal.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he couldn't really give a good pass. And if you are playing this Portugal, you cannot afford to miss chances like that. You need to make sure that they pay.
It counts.
Yeah.
Portugal building from the back again. Danilo Pereira to Ruben Dias, captain for Manchester City. The Portuguese building small. They have the patience, they have the time to wait. And the Ghanaians have also shown that they have the time to wait. They're whipping the ball, trying to find Bruno Fernandes. But there was a slight block from Daniel Amate to prevent Bruno Fernandes to connect with Otavio's pass.
Yeah, that's what they are going to do. Now, Ghana are limiting the spaces in the middle for short passes. Yeah. So they are going to rely on runs in behind the defense, and they are going to rely on Ruben Neves, Octavio, and then their midfielders to locate the attackers in behind. So that's what the Black Stars should be wary of.
Amabodi, as we go through, you bring us what's going on social media. What are people saying? We getting close to the 30th minutes mark. We've done 25 minutes of action. Foul in our area. Goalkeeper Lawrence Atizi. He's already made a good save 1-on-1 against Cristiano Ronaldo. He won a foul in that encounter. Atizi whipping the ball. Danilo, yet again, bullying Andre Ayew with the 1-on-1 encounters. The ball gets back to Lawrence Atizi. Ronaldo pressing, unlike him. But now, the area balls are not working for Ghana. Ghana will give it away again. Bernardo Silva. But Jiku Clare's line is still with Bernardo Silva to Rafael Guerrero, whipping the ball. But Daniel Amate cleared the ball with perfection. Now we are in possession. Thomas Partey is being pressed. He finds his way to Ali Disedu. Partey gets back the ball. The Portuguese are still pressing him. He'll go back to Lawrence Atizigi. He made no mistake. He's whipping the ball. But Danilo Pereira is winning all the area draws ahead of Inaki Williams and Andre.
Yeah, if you look at our front line, Inaki Williams, he's the player with the height to match Danilo. But it seems he has been operating from the wings. He loves to go wide before he comes inside and all that. So, I mean, that job of challenging for aerial duels has fallen on Dede Ayew. So, obviously, Dede Ayew is not that tall to match Danilo. So, he is winning all the area balls for the Portuguese. And it's helping them. It's keeping them on the front foot, always winning the second balls for them and then attacking Ghana.
Whilst Danilo and Ruben Dias are winning the area draws for Portugal. And here's another chance again. João Cancelo whipping the ball. And Bernardo Silva pick it up. And there was a shot from João Felix. And then it goes off target. Brony?
Wait. Look at that.
How are you feeling?
Charlie, I've not seen Aside create a lot of chances. Looks like you are just trying to defend so that the Portuguese don't enter our net. But Charlie,
Yeah, we are leaving
Charlie, I
Neville
had
events
high
in the
hopes
game.
that
I mean,
looking at how the match is going, by now at least we should have made, sounded the warning to the but I'm not seeing that. But all in all, it's a good game. Ghana is doing well because they are not really putting much pressure on us. Of course, they are dominating, but we are surely also giving them a very good game.
We are giving them a good game, Adam.
I think that one too many times we are losing the ball in very, very dangerous areas. I've seen Kudus lose it like 3 times. I've seen Salisu lose it once. And anytime we lose the ball, it becomes dangerous for us. We must understand that, yes, we are living in very, very dangerous times. Dangerous times because you are playing against a Cristiano Ronaldo who is lethal in the air and more devastating than even on foot. Now, you make sure that you don't give him half a chance. That is why we need to be able to check our errors and make sure that we are not making too many mistakes. We are losing the ball too many times in the final third of the Portuguese, and it is dangerous.
And now we are being caught on the break. Bruno Fernandes, he went through Salis with ease. He might go into the books of the referee in charge, but he's been left off the hook. And that's something that we have to be careful. Because whilst we are trying to also attack the Portuguese, we need to be aware that they have players that if they catch us on the break.
Yeah, obviously, they have Bernardo Silva, they have João Felix, they have Ronaldo, they have Bruno Fernandes. On the break, they are very dangerous. So I think they have the men to do the work on the break.
They have the men, free kick for Portugal, about 9 meters away from the Ghanaian 18-yard box. Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes behind this ball. Bruno whipping the ball straight. And there was the header from Inaki Williams. Doing well with his defensive duties on the pitch. Ali Disedu did very well to keep that ball in play. Back to Daniel Amate. Amate whipping the ball, didn't go, and Ronaldo gets. And it could have been the first goal, but there was an infringement on Andre Ayew in the 18-yard box when he challenged Cristiano Ronaldo. It was Alexander Jikurada.
Yeah,
and it's a clear push on Jiku.
Yeah, it was a little push.
Yeah. No.
And I think Jiku was smart in that
exactly.
instance because he knew
he had lost the ball.
With that duel, Ronaldo had the advantage. So he needed to do something, improvise, and then get a call in his in his favor. And he did just that. That's
now this is the Kudus 10 I keep talking about. This is the kind of game that Kudus must play if Ghana stands a chance of getting anything at all from this game. Now, if you look at how quick that 10 was, it turns the Portuguese on their feet. And then it gives our attackers
his final delivery.
And that's where the problem is.
I thought he should have carried more, went further, and then, I mean, either try the shot or find a right pass. But he was quick with his decision, and it wasn't good.
It wasn't good now. Ronaldo with the ball attacking our goal area. Oh, he was able to take on both Kudus, but was fouled by Babaraman, who wins a free kick.
And clearly, Joe, you see the reasons why I say this Ronaldo is a dangerous Ronaldo. No, if I don't know how many of you have paid attention, Portugal have had, 3 free kicks that Ronaldo has not come anywhere near. Unlike him. It tells you how hungry he is to get on the score sheet.
And the referee at the center of this game is referee Iftar from the United States of America. Another free kick, Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, but it looks like Bruno will fancy this one. And Bruno whipping the ball, trying to pick out Danilo, but Andre Ayew cleared the ball and Portugal will have another corner. We're giving the Portuguese too many set pieces.
And looking at the kind of players they have, it is deadly. I've said it time and again. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, the likes of Danilo, even Joao Cancelo.
Yeah.
It should give Ghana too many warning signs.
The effect the free kick bats, Lawrence Atizigi.
Yeah, I think, we saw a different Lawrence Atizigi in the game against Switzerland, and today, so far, he's been one of our best performers on the pitch. So I think I like his composure and how he doesn't shy away from coming out of his box and then attack the ball. So I think he's been good so far.
Andre Ayew gives the ball away and commits a foul in the process. That could have been a good build-up if Andre had been able to go past his marker. Now, Portugal running with the ball. João Felix to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is now stepping out of the Ghanaian box to try and see if he can bring the ball forward. Our three centre-backs, they've handled him very well. He scored a goal, but because of his push, and Ronaldo is now driving in, he gives it to Bernardo Silva Cruz Mohamed. Wins the ball to his teammate Ali Diseidu. Salis to Salisu Mohamed. Inaki Williams was calling for the ball. Salisu decided that he wanted to pick out Cruz Mohamed. We give the ball away to Portugal away. Brony,
I think
it's like we struggle, we
keep
win
the
the ball, and we give it back to Portugal without letting them sweat like they are making us do.
From social media users, they are saying that it looks like Ghana is just looking for a draw because the game is not like they are creating much chances. Yeah.
I think that for so many people on social media, they must understand that this is not just any normal game. You are not playing a less endowed team here. You are playing Portugal. You should look at Portugal on the FIFA ranking. Even look at them on paper. They've got the kind of team that can beat you if you're not careful. Yeah. So it is better to play safe than to
Otavio is going in. He was able to pick out Ronaldo, but Alexander Djiku, he did it very well to make sure that that ball won't reach Ronaldo. Portugal still in possession. They pick out Ronaldo, and there is an attempt. But this one from João Felix, he's complaining that there was a push from him by Thomas Partey, but that effort, that 1-2 worked, but the final touch. And Alexander Djiku is trying to pick out Inaki Williams, but there is
that's a corner.
Ruben Diaz. Diaz couldn't control the ball, and Ghana, miraculously, will win a corner.
And now, in times like this, we must be very careful because you see, as much as you want to commit for a corner, you should mind that Portugal can catch you on the break.
Yeah.
And you don't have the fastest of players out there on the field for Ghana. I mean, if because I'm looking at Baba Rahman going, I'm seeing Mohamed Salisu going. Yeah. Daniel Amate is just this could be dangerous for us.
And Ali Diseidu, he thought it was a throw-in, but a corner, and it will be affected by Mohamed Kudus.
He's been very quiet today.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Unlike him.
Salisu scored his first goal for Ghana last week. Kudus whipping the ball, but Ruben nervous. He clears line. There is another one, and Bruno Fernandes defends his line, but Ghana will have another corner, but this time around at the right side of the Portuguese defense. We have Partey in the mix. The next corner will be affected by Abdul Babarama. So far, he has done an excellent job on Joao Cancelo.
But we must admit that in the first 35 minutes, Ghana has done an excellent job. We've kept Portugal at bay.
Maybe we'll get a goal here. Babarama whipping the ball straight. But Ronaldo is there. There was a rebound. by Ali Dicedu, the Portuguese. They send it back to us. But it seems the referee has scored for a foul in favor of Danilo Pereira.
Ronaldo wanted.
There was a push from Salisu, but it took Ronaldo to make sure that that cross won't get to Salisu.
Yes. And that is the same Ronaldo whom a lot of people argue is finished. If you should look at that replay again, you realize how high he has to jump.
Yeah.
I mean, he jumps the highest.
Yeah.
Among people who are younger than him, he's still more athletic than them. And for which reason, I keep on saying, we must be wary of the man.
We are approaching the 40th minute mark, 38 minutes so far.
Yeah, I think defensively we've done enough, but offensively we've not done enough, and it's been the opposite of what we've done whilst defending. So still we are still struggling. I think the boys are playing under a bit of pressure because when they have the ball, they want to release it quick. No one wants to be commit a mistake and be blamed. So I think they have to calm their nerves down. They are nervous just as Ghanaians are behind their set watching the game. So I'm just waiting for when they really settle in the game, because 39 minutes and still Ghana are yet to settle.
39 minutes of action.
I don't think Ghana are yet to settle. I think we've settled in just fine. We are used to a certain style of play, and that's not what is happening today. But we must understand that teams change according to who they play and what is going on the field. I think so far the boys are doing a good job. We just need to see the first half of, or see it out, and then I'm sure Coach Otuado will be revising his books.
Danilo Pereira and Ruben Neves, they've been bullying our two men up front, Inaki and Andre Dede Ayew. Portugal still with the ball. They are pushing us back to our goal area. Bernardo Silva will try to whip in this one. And he went for a low block. And Alexander Juku was there. Danilo Pereira fails to control the ball. But he puts himself back together. Send the ball to goalkeeper Jose Rui Costa.
I think that looking at the Ghanaian setup, after half time, I think we should play up a bit. Probably a 3-4-3 will do. Nice opportunity for Ghana, actually.
And yeah, the man, his teammates are calling for the ball. Salis is high the pitch. He gives it to Pate back to Salisu. Salisu always trying to push the Portuguese with the ball. And that is a good pass. Ghana still in possession. We lose it out to Portugal real quick. Portugal now attacking. Okay. That was a good block. Now Ronaldo is clear. Ronaldo is being pressed by Ali Dicedu. He is in our 18-yard box. Sedu still got him. Ronaldo is back with possession. And his attempt has been blocked by Daniel Amate. The Ghanaian defenders were hoping to get an offside. But play is still in session. Ruben Dias to Bruno Fernandes. He's whipping the ball, trying to find Ronaldo. And the ball is still in our 18-yard box. But the referee comes to our aid.
Very, very dangerous times.
He's yet to commit a big offense. He's been really good from a match with Switzerland to now.
Are you waiting for him to commit an offense?
No, you see, it's a deadly match, and I'm not looking for us to create any offenses or, let loose. Yeah. And he's been good. If at the end of the match he's able to keep same energy, I'm sure he's going to get some applause on social media for, saving us.
Yeah, you like his composure so far.
Yeah, that is what we get from the day. He's very committed, and when the team is suffering, you see him getting involved, and he lead by example. So that is why people always prefer him to his brother, because he's very committed and he gives a lot. And in big occasions, you see him popping up and delivering for Ghana. So I mean, so far it's been brilliant performance all around by the Black Stars. Defensively, they are putting everything together to defend very well.
We give the ball away again. Salisu had to commit. A foul on Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes is complaining, gentlemen, we didn't come here to play. Rafael Guerreiro, left side of the Portuguese attack, but he is a left back. João Felix always trying to drive the ball in with his speed. And Felix is trying to look for a foul. The referee ignores. Ghana is breaking out Kudus Mohammed. Kudus is gone with Kudus. And he wins a foul in a very difficult position. Whenever he gets the ball, he's being pressed heavily.
No, so you see, Joel, you realize that the Portuguese have done their homework.
Yeah.
They know who
our danger man is.
Exactly, and they know who to cancel out of the game. Yeah. And they are doing a perfect job. It's the same way we've done our... Jesus Christ.
We give the ball away again. Salis to Pate. Miscommunication. Now they come. Portugal. Bernardo Silva. He whipping the ball. João Cancelo. Back to Bernardo Silva. And whenever Silva gets the ball, Rahman tries to close him down. Bruno. Back to... And they're whipping the ball. Nobody there to connect it.
We are living dangerously.
Rafael Guerreiro. Back to João Felix. We are under constant attack. Ruben Neves. Back to João Cancelo. And Silva in the 18-yard box. There was an attempt from Otavio. And now we can breathe. The fire is too much.
I mean, that's what I was talking about. The players are playing. It seems they are under pressure. When they are on the ball, they want to release the ball quicker and all that. But I think they have to calm their nerves down. You have players who play in Europe. You play with them at club level. So I don't see why you should be under pressure to release the ball quick and then commit a blunder.
No, but I praised Babaraman in the opening minute. But it seems Portugal, they've now seen that Alidu Seidu's side is somehow locked. So they are now focusing on Babaraman's place.
Yeah, Babaraman is a bit danger when you are attacking.
And Kudus gets the first booking in the game. He commits a needless foul.
I think it will limit his work rate a bit because you have a yellow card. You have to be careful. Don't dive into unnecessary tackles and all that.
Probably at half time we'll see Kudus go for Kofi Tre.
I don't think he should substitute Kudus because he is the only man who can hold on to the ball when we are under pressure and then we get him on the ball. He tried to drive with the ball and then win fouls for us so we can breathe and then carry on from there. So substituting Kudus, I don't think it will be a good idea.
2 minutes of added time, live commentary of the game between Ghana and Portugal. Portugal coming again. Alidu Seidu, he was pushed. But João Felix, what a day Alidu is having at Stadium 974. Fernando Santos is not really impressed.
And who would have guessed?
Yeah.
That Alidu of all people, amongst all our right backs.
No, he is a better right back in games like this.
Alidu is saving us.
Defensively, he is the best right back we have.
No, that's what I'm saying. That if you look at the options we had, he wasn't on anybody's number one.
Yeah, on a pecking order, yes.
Exactly, on the pecking order, he wasn't number one. And I've listened to Alidu say this story, how he's got into remarkable young man.
It's been good. Very soon we'll be ending proceedings here for the first department of the game. Portugal still trying to see if they can get something from their constant dominance in the game. Danilo Pereira. He's been brilliant.
But the DIU has really worked. He's really worked. He might not be the most offensive player we have, but he's covered every centimeter of that pitch, and it's impressive. Looking at his age, and it's the reason why I've always said that if we had our last spot to give to any player, it should always go to the DIU.
And we can count our stars as Ghanaians, or the naysayers as our president sometimes will say, all those who are wishing us bad. I'm here to tell you that after 45 minutes of action at Stadium 974, it's Portugal who have had 69% of ball possession, 0. Ghana 31, 0. First 45 minutes, Brody, I want to talk to you.
See, my heart was racing. I was just hoping and praying that they don't disgrace us in the first half.
Yeah.
I must say it's been an impressive game. Just that we are trying as much as possible. See, I didn't see more like chances being created for the Black Stars. I could just count them, but it looks like the Portugal side were very much on us. Yeah. Ronaldo did his things, and then I see other, I don't really know their names, but they all created very good chances. And coming in the second half, I know they'll come very prepared. You know, I saw Santos that he looked a bit disappointed that, I'm expecting that by now you could have given them 1 or 2, but we lived up to standard. In the second half, I want Ghana to create more chances. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they have to do it.
And then 45 minutes of action throughout the game. We in the studios, we know how we're feeling. It's like we're sitting on fire.
Well, I must admit, I think this. If we didn't expect this, I'll be surprised. Before the game, I told you that we're not going to have the most possessive of games. It's just going to be business as usual, but in a different line. Now, what are the shining spots for Ghana? Alidu Seidu, Dede Ayew. And I never thought I'd say this, but Atisigi has been composed.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's okay. Yeah. Now, where do we go from here? Because you see, to silence Portugal in the first half means that when they come, ballistics.
And missiles. Then they might be
caused to push men forward.
Yeah.
When they push men forward, what do? We need people who can break on the counter. And that is why I think that the player that Otuado must stress on the most going into first half is Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus must understand that in the second half, if he has to be the Neymar he hopes to be, this is the game.
We've spoken about Kudus, Salis, Alidu Seidu, but it seems our best and informed player, Thomas Partey, has been off in the first half.
Yeah, he's been off, and I think his partnership with Salis,
Salis is rather having a good game.
No, Salis,
he's
been okay.
Salis has had a good game.
I think we've not seen Thomas Partey that much in a game because he's that player that you would want to involve when your team are having more of possession. But here is the case: Ghana are chasing the game. We are doing more of defending. So definitely you won't get that qualities Thomas Partey gives you with his passes. Yeah. So I think we can't blame him too much for that because defensively, I think the whole team are doing a great job. You can see Inaki Williams tracking from other end of the pitch to come into the 18-yard box, defend, and then run back. So I think defensively, they've done everything good in there. But my problem has been how they hold on to the ball, how they transition out of defense.
But Inaki is not also helping us in that particular area because when he gets the ball, he's not able to hold on to it and invite his teammates to join.
I've seen 2 instances where he did very well. Won a duel, held on to the ball, and then released to Salis. So it's not like it's coming. It's not like he's getting the supplies. I think the duels and all that has been going to Andrea, who has been losing it. So you can't blame Inaki too. But I think the plan is you are playing against Portugal. They are the toughest in the group. Yeah. So I think the strategy by Otuado is to get at least a draw. Just get your best point in this game. That's a draw. You get a draw against South Korea, you can open up, trust yourself, and then play with them toe-to-toe. So I think I get the strategy. Ghanaians might be disappointed a bit because some have hopes that Ghana will beat Portugal, and that's I mean, how would you dream that Ghana will beat Portugal? But from the first half, everything shows that Portugal, they have the quality, they are better than us, they are way better than us, and we are even, we are lucky that we are able to walk down the tunnel with a goalless draw.
I don't think Ghana has been any lucky at all. And I'll defer to you.
We've been good.
We've been good.
In our shape.
We must understand that defense is another form of attack.
Yeah.
And it is a system of the game. And let me remind you, in 2009, when Barcelona played Inter Milan, and I've watched documentaries on Jose Mourinho giving...
In 2010.
Yes, in 2010, reviews to that game. He said that at the time, Barcelona had a certain Lionel Messi who could take on 11 players if he wished to. Yeah. What was their agenda going into the game? Just go and defend. get a goal, and get out.
All right, I'm very happy. I have to be honest with you that after first 45 minutes, if because of what I have said before this game, if we had conceded in the first half, my phone would have been buzzing by now. But at Stadium 974, Ghana, we are still in the game, and we might get the goal. Just that our players have to work on small details, and then we'll be good to go. This is Match Day Live right here on GhanaWeb TV. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we talk about what we expect Otuado to do in the second half. Will he be another Milo who will wait till the 80th minute to make changes or not? We'll find out in the next 45 minutes.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then, the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
The World Cup promises to be exciting, and there's no better place to catch the thrills and fun than Ghana's leading online platform, GhanaWeb.
From training ground reports, camp news, pre- and post-match analysis, and other human interest stories from the Mondial, GhanaWeb got you covered with expert views from journalists, current and retired footballers, and of course, our cherished readers and viewers.
Catch all the action on GhanaWeb and GhanaWeb TV.
Now, to sang quite dear one to Nambia, a man in quite baby.
Mommy, you first can see about Kotoso. No, Mammy, I could concern. Pepoga, send me sick from Lemonade Finance and let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted a instant charges. Exchange waiting in so dear. Unbeatable. Resume promo code no Dr. Likey. Nenya £10, $10, and now $10 What first transaction? What is send this car coffee no? Dial to Lemon and Finance.
Welcome back from the break. This is Match Day Live right here on GhanaWeb TV. I'm very happy, let me tell you. First off, because the way I was feeling the heat, you have no idea. But, Oboni, what are Ghanaians saying on social media? Are they impressed with the performance of the team?
So far, they are, putting some names that Coach Otuado should make some substitution. But I just want us to.
So far, they want people out. Quick.
But let's read some social media tweets. On Twitter, this is Boy Steph. He said, unpopular opinion, but I would bring on Tre for Pate with Suma. What was that? Sulemana replacing Dede Ayew and Gideon Faraman. Yeah. So Richie Ann said, Dede Ayew should be substituted off, just a liability on this midfield. He's already tired. People are talking about the fact that Dede, he was not so impressive with the run and all that. Great. So Sweet Israel said, make them substitute Dede Ayew for his brother Jordan Ayew. Do you agree? Okay. Mr. Creamy said, Babaraman and Dede Ayew should be very far away from the team, Charlie.
My husband,
and it's the reason why. It's the reason why when you do this football thing, you cannot be relying on social media commentary, because there are no disrespect to anybody. There are a lot of people there who don't know two jacks.
No, but I see sometimes too. I think that we picked on them. That even when they are performing, we don't see because trust me. Babaraman and Ali Disedu, coupled with our back five,
they've been superb.
They've been better on the pitch than the rest 5 up front. But I think Obroni.
So Joe Parker said Ghana allowed us in the stands, porous on the pitch. Now we have a 6 lakh boy 90. Said Dede Ayew is just too slow and he wastes so much time on the ball. And then Kojo Heyman, he said, and our goal kicks, what's the use of going long if our target is Dede Ayew? How many headers has he even won? Either swap him with Iñaki or find a better target. Now, Listowell Mensah said Dede Ayew is weak. Like last week, why are we doing this to ourselves? You have players with legs and technical abilities, but we still living in the past. Shake my head. Official claims that Dede Ayew is the team owner. Whatever you say here won't change anything. They believe that Coach Otuado is just going to still keep him in the second half.
All right, so I think that personally, Andre Ayew has been 50-50. His off-the-ball movement, when we don't have the ball, has been superb. Just that he's been bullied in the game by Danilo Pereira. And I don't think it's fault. But Adam,
yes,
they mentioned certain players they want to be introduced in the game. Babaraman has been good, but attack, they think that Gideon Mensah, with what they saw in the Nigeria game, will give us something better. Now, we need somebody to stop Rafael Guerrero from coming up. And that person is Kamaldeen Sulemana. And they also want Tre to come in for Partey or Andre.
Partey for Tre, absolutely. At halftime, Partey should go off. Look, I think that there's a tendency, and that tendency is to think that Partey is a big game player. He plays for Arsenal. I don't care. Partey could be playing for Real Madrid. If he is not performing in the Black Stars in a game, he should go for somebody who plays for Kotoko.
Yeah.
We must get to the point where we understand that in a football game, you are looking at players who can change the tempo, and if things are not going your way, players who can make changes to the way you are mapped out. Kofi Tre, why do I think it's a good option?
No, okay, so let me cut you short. Let's go real quick and listen to what Ghanaians have been saying about this game. Then we come back to the second half at Stadium 974. We'll be right back.
I expect a very, very, very composed Black Stars, confident in their abilities, go all out, not afraid of the threat of Portugal, but very cautious in terms of how they go gun blazing. I expect Portugal to come at the Black Stars because definitely they are favorites on paper. So you would expect them to be the team that will come all out. But having seen what happened to Argentina when they played Saudi Arabia, having seen what happened to Germany when they come up against Japan, I'm sure the coach of Portugal would be worried of what the Black Stars can do. But I think that this is not a game that the Black Stars cannot win. Nothing is impossible. This Portuguese team is a group of incredible substance. Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, João Moutinho, Cancelo. What a good team that they've got. Bernardo Silva. They've got a quality to come at Ghana. But I'm not going to say that they'll walk away with this. It's going to be a very difficult night for them. It will also be a very good night, a very difficult night for the Black Stars. If I'm to stick my neck out, I'll go for a slim victory And that slim victory, my inner Ghanaian tells me, could be coming from Ghana. 1-0 for Ghana.
Yes, and then looking at the...
So far, made from two coaches, Otuado and Fernando Santos, Ghana, playing from left to right. They've changed positions because we are in the second half now. Now Portugal are playing from my left and they will be scoring on my right to left, sorry. Still in possession, Otavio. He's being pressed by Thomas Partey very hard. Partey did very well to stop Otavio from whipping in that ball because Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes were waiting. It seems Partey brought a different energy.
I'm sure Otuado had spoken to him. I want to believe that the technical team watched the game very well in the first half. They've identified where our weaknesses are, and then they've made corrections to that effect.
But I would say if I was a Portuguese, I would have said Octavio deserves a goal because he's really lived up to standard. I've seen in the first half he created some chances and all that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's one thing about football. Nobody deserves anything until they get it.
But he's tried. He's tried. He's had a good game.
Portugal attacking, throwing.
Yeah, they're pressure, no?
Ghanaians were trying to build from the back, but we gave it away without making them work for it. Danilo Pereira. He has come up high. Danilo to Rafael Guerrero. That's why I was saying that we need a winger to make sure that he will stay in his own area. Bruno Fernandes to Bernardo Silva. Barbara Man went in for a challenge against João Cancelo. He won possession. Baba still with it to Mohamed Salisu. Goes for a long one, finds Daniel Amate, good control, good composure. Amate driving the ball forward. Said at halftime that our defenders seems to be comfortable on the ball more than our midfielders in our attack. Ali Disedu is being pulled back.
He's been super.
One thing I have said, anytime the Portuguese realize that we are picking up steam, they are quick to make a foul to break the steam off. And that is why we must continue to make these rounds. We must continue to take the game to them every little opportunity we get.
Partey seems to be getting back in the game. Andre Ayew has been picked. The Portuguese are trying to call for an offside.
Jesus.
And what a defending
Yellow.
From who else? Ruben Diaz. He made sure that he would stop Andre.
I'm not surprised he beat Andre Ayew to that because
with pace.
If you compare the two, Ruben Diaz is youthful, and I mean you expect him to beat Andre Ayew in that instance. But I have a problem with our fouls we commit. We should be committing tactical fouls. We are committing fouls that result in a card. And I think it wouldn't help.
Andre has also been booked for his foul on Otavio. But Andre and there Portugal, they still want to dominate the midfield to the extent that they are bringing in William Carvalho.
And that's what I keep on saying, that this match is a midfield battle. If you've watched, the only reason why we are still in this game is that in the middle we are a bit compact. So I want to believe that by the 60th minute, Otuado should be making his first change. And that should be Daniel Kofice.
Fernando Santos, who is dominating play, is ready to bring in a new leg. And he is not a newcomer to many football fans. William Carvalho. Ghana in possession. Andre Ayew lacks space. And he was caught behind enemy lines. Offside. Is it time to introduce the young man?
The call for
it's not about Dede being tired. It's not about his age. In that instance, it was miscommunication because Baba Rahman was actually contemplating where to play the ball to because he was expecting a midfielder to move in position to get the ball. But it didn't happen, so he had to resort to Dede Ayew, who was already offside but had to make the run because Baba Rahman played him through.
Mohamed Kudus nearly put us on a break, but we lose the ball again to Portugal. Babaraman going for the tackle. He win it to Kudus Mohamed. Inaki Williams is running into space. Kudus is still in possession to Inaki Williams. His first touch in the second half. Inaki facing Ruben Neves. He give the ball away to Neves. And we have to work our way up again. And Ali Sedu, he steals the ball before it could get to. And Alidu makes a good run. Alidu Sedu, he whipping the ball. And there is Babaraman. Babaraman loses possession.
And I think that bounce was decisive.
What a wasted attempt.
Yes, a good cross by Alidu Sedu, but
it was
a good cross.
I think it was a good cross.
That's the downside of Alidu's game.
Deliveries.
His deliveries are always poor. And I think he's solid defensively and he contributes a lot to the team. But offensively, that is what it's been the downside of his game. And even though I like him, his deliveries need to improve.
A Tariq Lamptey and that ball probably might have scored our first goal there.
Sure.
Portugal, they are not ready to give us a breathing space. And there again, we're committing the unnecessary fouls. We get away with it. Now Ghana is on the break. Kudus Mohamed at the left side. Inaki Williams is already inside the box. Kudus back to Salis.
Try one.
And Salis back to Kudus Mohamed. Kudus whipping the ball.
I think that we are becoming...
And there was a human block from Ruben Diaz.
I think we are becoming overly dependent on the crosses. Look, Salis had all the space. He had all the space to go in and attack that goal.
Actually, he chose the wrong option.
Yeah.
I think he should have went for Inaki Williams because he was in a better position. And if that pass had gone through, it would have been dangerous. He went for the wrong decision.
We have our corner in the second half. And we are playing it where the Ghanaian supporters are. And I could hear them shout, "Go! Go! No matter fair! Go! No matter fair!" Baba man, you see that thing we do in our Ghanaian community that go, Baba whips in the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
And there was a block. Ghana, Ali Sedu goes for the rebound. That was a good attempt, but off target.
No, so I think that in the 60th minute, a change needs to happen. We need to be able to stretch because
taking people out now.
Slowly we are getting a few chances in this game, and we need to start making decent attacks.
And it seems now we are growing in confidence, and then the Portuguese are also...
The more the game travels and the Portuguese fail to score, they get frustrated. So I think we are getting there. We are getting them to commit.
Andrea, you press very well. He wins the possession. Yeah. But the Portuguese, just like he said, whenever we seem to be getting the spark, tactical foul.
These are things that are tactical, that the Ghanaians must learn. That every time the opponent looks to steamroll, you break the steam off. Because it's confidence, and confidence is psychological. The moment they try one, they try twice, they try for the third time, and they keep getting it, you realize that, look, these people are growing very, very confident that they can hit us.
Thomas Partey is dispossessed, and Cristiano Ronaldo has been played through. He will be challenged by Alexander Jiku. He forces Ronaldo to his left to make sure that Ronaldo won't get enough touch on the ball. Ali Sedu confidently rescue Ghana from the hands of the Pharaoh. Now we are going. Kudus Mohamed 10. Kudus. Ghana in attack. Kudus needs to release the ball quick. And Kudus will go for the long one. And that was a good attempt.
So,
oh my goodness, we get another one like this.
Now, Joel.
Everybody be scoring.
Joel, not to get too excited. If you look at the replay,
should have released the ball.
Not to release the ball.
No.
The keeper was off and never expected a shot. Yeah, that was our first shot from open play.
Mo Kudus. That was some attempts, and look at the break.
Yeah,
and in trying to celebrate this, we have to commend Alexander Juku, how he forced Ronaldo to his weaker foot so that he won't get...
Now we are getting the Portuguese because they are trying to go all out. and we are forcing them to make mistakes because they are getting frustrated with our defensive game.
In the second half,
and I think we are getting Kudus Mohammed. This is the quality Kudus brings to the team. He's the only player who can hold on to the ball. He's very difficult to be dispossessed. So I think, yes, we are getting the game, we are getting into our groove, and this is when these are the chances that grows the confidence in the boys. I think Thomas Partey needs to up his game.
He's coming. And guys, this is the time I honestly think that we need Kamadi.
Yeah.
And then in the game, because if the two are in,
so William Carvalho,
you won't be able to stop Kudus alone.
William Carvalho is coming, and you realize that he brought a direction.
Yes.
And he's asking them to close.
A change for Fernando Santos, and that could have been maybe so far my goal of the tournament, to turn
and drive the ball like
a risky position at the point that you are on the verge of conceding a goal and you turn it into attack.
There is hope.
And there is hope. Without hope,
Kudus would have scored that ball. Oh.
Without hope, what are we doing on this head as human beings?
I think Otuado should make his first.
Ali Seidu has been fantastic, and again,
no, you don't do that.
And you don't. Why is it that when the Portuguese, when they do their tactical foul, they do it in such a way that you cannot book them? But
no, I think João Felix exaggerated the foul.
Yeah,
it wasn't a contact that would have led to a free kick like that. And Alidu needs to be careful.
He needs to calm down.
We don't need a red card in this game because we are gradually getting in the game.
Picking up steam.
We don't need that.
Alidu, we don't need this.
No, but that's not Alidu's fault. That is João's fault.
But he responded. And you see these things, the referee might not see the one who initiated it.
But that wasn't that deep. Why is he overreacting?
That's my challenge with some wingers. They exaggerate fouls to get.
Does the referee want to give a red card?
I think
no. Who is he going to?
The referee will go for a red card. A red card.
Andre, are you
red? Okay.
Andre, are you already has a yellow card?
I think.
I think he's looking for Alidu.
Okay. We are safe.
No, let's wait.
Red card. I think you are safe.
Let's wait. Because I thought he was about to give it to Andre.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what did he do? He just stepped in the situation to tell his players to go back.
If he would have given it to Andre, it reminds me of the same thing that happened to his father. If you remember back in the game, just the final before, the game before Nigeria's final, his father picked an unnecessary yellow card. Which means that he didn't appear in the game against the final against Nigeria.
And I like what the senior players are doing.
Yeah.
They are telling Alidu, keep your head in the game. We didn't come here to fight.
Sure.
But I think whoever Alidu Seidu's mother is, she should be proud.
Yeah.
Her son is on the biggest stage in world football.
He plays with some level of concentration and aggression that I really love it.
I'm not surprised. A guy who can stop Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi, there's no way he can face João Felix. The ball is back. The situation has been resolved. And now there is a video of Speaker of Parliament. A photo circulating.
Watching the match.
He cannot sit. He's standing, and then very soon you have it on your screen. It means we are ready to go. And William Carvalho, that is what he brings to the party. The long balls, and now we are introducing Tariq Lamptey.
Boukari and Tariq Lamptey.
And Osman Boukari.
This could be dangerous for us. Especially for Tariq. You know why? Tariq is a player that is almost always focused offensively. Now, Alidu for me...
But he's also a brilliant defender.
I do not despise that. But Alidu for me has...
Hey! And Portugal are in our box. We are lucky to escape Bruno Fernandes. He couldn't get the ball, and Babaraman steps in. He loses possession. He wins it back against Bernardo Silva, and we are turning it into attack again. Salis to Babaraman. We give it away again. Bernardo Silva has been blocked by Salis Mohammed. Referee says, gentlemen, get up and let's go.
I mean, I can't get enough of our back line. they've been superb.
They've been
how they've handled the Portuguese. I mean, it's amazing.
It's like Salisu Mohammed has been playing in the Black Stars for 5 years.
I think somebody should Google the meaning of Saliki. But whatever it means, the guy is bodying it.
He's and I like the way he's together with Ali Hussein.
So composed.
They are playing like they've been in the team.
Like this is
like they've always been in the team.
The confidence that they play with. That's what gets me.
They're playing better.
If you look at Alexander Juku.
On that level, you have to make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't care you're playing it with Ronaldo and all the big players. Make a name for yourself. And I must commend the boy for their confidence. Like, confidence does the trick. Like, that's the magic.
If we get to this point, Ronaldo becomes frustrated.
If Ghana gets one goal out, I know I'm dreaming, but I'd like to see a free Bane up here. My.
This is not a free Bane game.
It's a moment in Baba there.
We just need an outlet on a wing.
And that is what Osman Bukari
I thought Sulemana.
No, but Osman Bukari is a complete.
Osman
he can do that job.
Yeah, but Osman has goals.
He has pace.
Yeah, he has goals too. So let's see.
I'm just wondering who he takes off for Osman.
Will definitely be. I'm seeing Andre and Inaki stepping out.
If Andre and Inaki step out, who are the attackers?
And maybe he will decide to play as Tariq.
Penalty.
And there is a penalty for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh no. No. Yeah, go and watch.
They are just telling him that referee. Let's get the benefits of the replay.
Let's see.
Oh, this is no way.
No.
This is nowhere near.
No. US referee, don't do that. And I'm gonna do
it was never
a penalty.
He got the ball first.
No, but wait too. If we get a clear
that is a 50-50 chance.
If Ronaldo got the ball first,
that was never a penalty.
Oh.
Referee, just go and review it.
No, he's just giving the penalty, and it's quite disappointing. It was never a penalty.
Wait, he should check.
Referee. If ta say ta.
You see, I'm so concerned about how in the modern game it looks as if Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, everything for them should be given. I don't know. If you watch the game against the Argentina Saudi Arabia,
it was never a penalty. It was never a penalty.
It was never a penalty.
And it's like I don't know the communication going on between those in the VAR room and then the referee, because I'm surprised. Those in the VAR room will have to prompt him.
And I mean he sometimes with the VAR you can prompt the referee to have a look. But if he stands by his decision, it's final.
No, but I'm saying that it seems that the referee is standing by his decision that he was close.
Yeah.
So if the VAR, if they have a different opinion, they will call him. But yeah, let's see. Lawrence Atizigi against the man you do not wish to have in the 18-yard box having a penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo Aveiro dos Santos, all-time international top scorer. Ronaldo against Atizigi, and that's the first goal at Stadium 974. Cristiano Ronaldo gets Portugal. He scored the first goal from a dubious penalty awarded by the American referee, who decided not to go and review it.
Well, I think that we must agree, or we must get that acceptance that even on the biggest stages of world football, the referee sometimes is just not the best.
This is heartbreaking.
See, Joe, if you should end the match with a 1-0, I would still have hope in the Black Stars, because as you said, this is a dubious penalty. Like, honestly speaking, we have played our hearts out. I
just want to see a better view because it's like
this is
it's like so far all the angles they are giving us and Atizigi went the right way. Just that the balls a bit
bet on Atizigi to catch it.
No, but he went the right way.
He went the right way, and there was a power in Ronaldo's kick. I mean, it's disappointing to concede this way, given that Ghana have defended very well throughout the
No, but
game.
for me, really I haven't lost every hope. 1 goal to 0. I mean, we can do a Saudi Arabia.
Charlie.
The fun is out of this game.
I want our men to retaliate. At least they should give you the sign. Maybe if you are just playing, hoping that we're going to draw, going to be a goalless, I think this should be it. This should be it.
We have more time now. Back in the game, Babaraman. We give the ball away, we win it back. Babaraman gave it away. He won it himself. Inaki Williams. And Inaki, he had the option to go for Tariq Lamptey. I don't know why he decided to shoot.
He's frustrated up
Yes,
front.
I think that now,
yes,
the frustration is starting to set in.
And we need a goal. So the slightest opportunity, you want to hit at goal. So, I mean, it's disappointing because for Ghanaians, if you concede this way, it kind of breaks your spirit. But let's see if the boys can show character and then get something out of the game.
Let's see. And now we are pressing her. Thomas Partey finds Kudus Mohamed in the area of Portugal. And Salisu gives the ball away. Jiku steps in. He stops Ronaldo. Ali Dusedo has been taken out.
Like, this is so disappointing. I mean, at the biggest stage in world football.
It's embarrassing.
Oh.
What?
And Thomas Partey, he's been bullied. And Ronaldo again. Salis did very well to win it over the feet of Ronaldo. Kudus going again. He's been picked out by Babaraman. He's challenged by Ruben Neves. Time to get threat in the game. We need all our attacking options. But we are in possession. Thomas Partey drives the ball and goes for a long one. The idea was good, but the execution was poor.
Then I'm beginning to question myself. If you can do this, why should it take you so long? Why should we be on the losing end before Partey switches on? I don't know. This is
high. Referee high. Referee high. Referee high. Well, yeah, there is time. We are now pushing to get to the equalizer. Thomas Partey back to Tariq Lamptey. His first action in the game. He's one player that, whilst we are attacking, can be of immense help to our play. Inaki, he steps out, finds Partey.
I think our boys are on now.
Partey. What are people saying on social media?
Just a minute.
I think, yes, our boys are picking up. They are showing some character. But, yes, they went in for a draw. I mean, they respected Portugal too much. In such competitions, you have to have confidence in yourself. And this is what I don't like about João Felix. The least touch on him, and then he goes down.
You fly like.
This is what I don't like about him. But, I mean, it's been a disappointing performance by the referee, giving that penalty. I mean, it was too soft to award a penalty. But how can you complain? How long can you complain? I mean, Portugal are in the lead. And I like the fact that the boys are trying to get back in the game.
All right, so Ronaldo is in the trends. And this one from Kofago said, "Whack." Okay, I don't want to say that one. Penalty call against Ghana. Alternance is just giving Ronaldo anything, and I agree with that.
It's the same thing they did against Saudi Arabia.
Ronaldo, that's why. Okay, so this one from Vika Front 90 said both Ronaldo and Messi can only score penalties. They are finished. And then Mid-Major said make up for the Ronaldo goal earlier. Someone must have told the officials he missed that call. Great.
No, well, so
and then one of Asamoah's record is gone.
Yeah.
Now Ronaldo is the only player in history to have scored in 10 consecutive international tournaments. He was holding that record joint with our Baby-o. But now Ronaldo has taken it to 10.
I want to believe that wherever he is now.
And there is Sule Muntari sitting alongside a very frustrated and angry Yaya Toure.
Camera to show Akufo-Addo, Lucy. I think to have some legends in the stadium watching the game, I mean, they will be disappointed in the referee score. But let's commend Ronaldo. It's not easy to score in consecutive tournaments.
I'm a big Ronaldo fan, but he's not getting any commendation for that.
He got that
you see,
ice in his veins.
We've always I don't know how to say it. We've always wanted football. Nice play. Nice play.
And now we are. Mohamed Kudus! And that's a good save from goalkeeper Rui Costa. That was some thunderbolts from Mohamed Kudus. We are now going again. Ghana, 19 minutes of action. And per what we've seen so far in this World Cup, we will play less than 6 minutes of additional time. So unless the Portuguese take the game home, there is hope for us.
Otuado needs to make a change. He needs to bring in Che or Osman Bukhari that we saw.
And now Kudus Mohamed inside the 18-yard box. And there is Andre. We are back in it, baby. We are back in it, baby. We are back in it, baby. Andre Morgan, are you?
I said that.
Andre Morgan, are you? This is it. We are Black Stars. We are back. And look at that beautiful build-up down the left side. It was a very sweet cross and a pass from Abdul Baba Rahman. And Mohamed Kudus, calmly, he caught the ball in. And there is our man. Andre Morgan, Dede Ayew. When the stakes are high,
as I said there, over and over again. If Ghana would get a point from this game, Mohamed Kudus needs to be in the center of it. And you've seen it. At the beginning of this game, I told you, for all those who wanted Dede Ayew out, I said it. You want a man for the big stage, it's Dede Ayew. And that is what a captain gets. Yes! This is how we want it. Good day.
Forget that.
And honestly speaking, I see a win for Ghana. For all those who are betters, I mean, put your money on it.
Investors are worried.
Hey, observers are worried. They are all worried.
That's what we're talking about.
And this is the time we need our men. We are going again. Inaki Williams, he picks out Kudus Mohamed. Kudus trying to find Tariq Lamptey. And that was some good attempt from Rafael Guerrero to stop. Have you realized that ever since Tariq was introduced the game, it has limited the attacking positions of Rafael Guerrero?
Because he is dangerous on the attack. And you don't want to commit too much. That is why Ghana are able to build up through the right. I mean, we've been fantastic with the ball.
And Thomas Partey nearly.
Partey needs to be careful.
Put us in a rubber. Partey, we love you. You don't want to.
You don't want to be on our own boots.
You don't want to go into the boots of Don Boy.
I haven't seen much of him.
And I'm sure wherever Akufo-Addo is this afternoon, he must be thanking his stars. Because, and after this World Cup, we'll concentrate on the budget. But for now,
let's it was a very wise decision to do this.
No. Politically, it was smart. Yeah. And that's why I say that I think that wherever he is, he needs to thank his stars. Because if we lose this game,
he might be the most happiest man on earth at the moment. But now, Portugal, The frustration is also setting in, but they are not giving up in the midfield. William Carvalho was pressed by Kudus Mohamed. Give it to João Cancelo. We haven't seen much of him in the second half. We are going again. It's 1-1. The first African country to score a goal in this World Cup.
But I told you it was going to be Ghana, Joe.
Yeah, you did.
And Andre Dede Ayew has now scored in back-to-back. And let us not forget, and there is another cross whipping João Felix. He couldn't get it.
You see,
and there is Tariq Lamptey. He was very smart. He didn't touch it.
He went down easily, looking into the referee's eyes to, or award him a penalty.
And there is Osman Bukari and Jordan Ayew.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Waiting for their moment. They are taking out Kudus.
Kudus out for...
Are they taking out Kudus?
Yes, Kudus out.
My goodness.
He's been our better player, our best player. I mean, 15...
And no, you are taking out Kudus and you're not bringing Tre.
We don't know what he's doing.
No,
but
you are taking out Kudus. You are not bringing in Tre. So who will be holding on to the ball?
It's really difficult. I don't know what the technical team... I don't know what the technical team are
okay, but
saying.
You know why I like this? I've seen Thomas Partey on 3 occasions captaining Ghana. And that is the best Thomas Partey I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we did it. Oh, look.
This goal was beautiful.
Andre. And now Portugal has also bringing in a very dangerous player, Rafael.
But we've got our own dangerous player.
Yes, Bukari.
But you see,
and there is our man
Jordan Ayew.
Jordan Ayew.
Tactically, I think what Jordan will do is to soak in the pressure and give that off the run ball.
Inaki.
Yes, and I think those are things that we need at this moment.
And there is the Portuguese. And now Thomas Partey regains possession. Yes, that's our captain, Partey. Partey is stepping out. And we go again. Jordan gets his first attempt. He loses to Rafael William Carvalho. Portugal now going again. And Portugal! And that was João Felix. João Felix.
What was that going?
João Felix.
It was
silence all Ghanaians.
I mean, it was a good goal. Poorly defended by Babara, man. He didn't see the ball. He was unaware of where João Felix was, and it was an exquisite finish by João Felix. That composure to just lock the ball. I think.
Hold on.
Yeah, after taking the lead, we lost our shape a bit.
Hold on.
Hopefully, it is an offside.
Hold on.
Because
yeah,
no.
It could be.
No, Jiku messed it up.
It could be.
Jiku messed it
But hopefully it was an offside. But I think, yeah, we've got another tough.
But I think Atizigi shouldn't have come out. I don't know why.
Yeah, he came out too early. He came out too early and couldn't make himself big enough to cover the angle. But I mean, whatever happens.
And then the João Felix 1-on-1, forget it.
Yeah. That was a good finish. Really good finish. And the day Ayew is out of the game. Who are you going to bet your hopes on?
And the Portuguese are back from where they left it.
So they were celebrating on a bench, and I mean, it's sad, really sad.
And let's see. And now we've taken. That's why the decision to take out Kudus.
I mean, I think in the coach's mind the game was over.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
How can it be over?
We still go again.
We go again.
I'm short of words.
With some 15 minutes to play, let's see what happens. It's kill or be killed. And now we win again. Thomas Partey. Partey to Jordan Ayew. Jordan, he loses possession again for the second time. Now we are on the attack. Portugal, Ronaldo, Rafael Leao, everybody. And there's Bruno Fernandes to Rafael Leao. And it's a goal! Rafael Leao, his first touch, and it's good.
Otuado cost us this game. Honestly speaking. Otuado cost us this
now, to play how we've played
and lose
this game is very painful, and how you would recover for the next game is very difficult. Really, very, very, very difficult. How Jordan lost the ball, I have no idea. And
how everybody left Rafael Leao.
Yeah,
no, this should be an offside.
Yeah, it should be an offside.
The same goal that Valencia scored.
Yeah, it should be an offside.
Rafael Leao gets.
It's a goal.
It should be an offside.
It's a goal.
It's a goal, yeah. They've taken it.
They've taken the goal.
Rafael Leao.
We considered a penalty that's questionable, and
Rafael Leao.
There we go.
4 goals in the space of 20 minutes. Rafael Leao gets his name, and Andre Ayew is more than disappointed, and there wasn't even a check.
It's disappointing how the VAR has been used in this game. Very disappointing. Losing this game.
Ronaldo has really cost us this game.
I don't know how we are going to come back from this defeat and then try draw even win our next game and then find some way somehow to qualify. It will be really difficult, and I really don't know how. Otuado cost us this game.
Otuado has cost us this game.
Yeah. I'm just short of words, like.
Because I don't understand what will go through any coach's mind to take out his best player, the only player who is holding on to the ball for us, and you are taking him on, and you are not bringing on the next best player, which is Kofi Tre.
See, I must say there are those who supported the Black Stars right now. They are going to make fun of us. This shouldn't have happened.
And then Portugal going again. Cristiano Ronaldo is clear. Ronaldo is clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a good save from Lawrence Atizigi. And it wouldn't have even count. What was the linesman waiting for?
I think this is it. Like
this is a clear offside. And it was a good attempt and a good save from Lawrence Atizigi.
Yeah, a good save by Lawrence Atizigi. He's been superb in his post. It's unfortunate he has conceded 2 goals that you can't really blame him for, because, I mean, it happens. With the penalty, he got the right way. He couldn't get a touch on the ball, and then Ronaldo scored. So, all in all, it's been a good day for Lawrence Atizigi.
Now, without Kudus, we are lost, and now we might be in trouble. João Felix. And that's some good challenge from Mohamed Salisu. Tariq Lamptey with the ball. João Felix is still there. And I'm not expecting our players to give him fair play. But referee, Iftar.
Jesus Christ.
And he has been signaled by VAR.
No. He always exaggerates contacts. That's what I don't like about João Felix. He's a fantastic player. He's a good talent, but that aspect of his game, you can talk of Raheem Sterling. When he's in the box, the slightest contact he will go down, and even outside the box, the slightest contact he will look for a foul. I think sometimes it's intelligent to play that way, but when it becomes rapid, then I mean it becomes something that pisses me off.
At this point, I think they've just lost the confidence. It's like they've just given in, and anything could happen. I'm expecting Portugal to keep the goals coming, because first you've taken our best men, and now it looks like we are under serious pressure.
It's as if there is some heavy hand for Jordan to play every Black Star. I just don't get it.
Now we are back. Thomas Partey to Jordan Ayew.
He has not even wowed me or even
Mohamed Salisu. Baba Rahman with this one finds Bukari. He couldn't control the ball like he would have wanted, but he's managed to keep it under his feet to Partey. And Tariq Lamptey did a good flick, but Inaki Williams lost the ball And now we go again. Rafael Leao Basalisu step in. We are done 85 minutes of action. Jordan, are you with the ball? He rolls it back to Jeku Partey. He's not really been impressive. We don't know what's happening. That's Kofi Tre.
I think we should just close this game.
It's not being introduced. By 3-1 against Ghana. Goals from Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo, and João Felix. Andre Ayew got the equalizer.
And you see, this puts a lot of pressure on us.
Yeah.
Because qualifying from this group becomes a lot more difficult.
That means we will have to win our remaining 2 games.
Yeah. But how did Otuado bank on Jordan Ayew?
Is that?
I have no idea.
Bank on him? Like
the substitution was really poor.
What was the motivation?
We had everything under control to
they made that too.
Yeah. The decision to take out Kudus.
I told you the way we are playing, we are not a side that hold onto the ball very well. So Kudus was giving us that outlet of holding the ball and then taking on players, winning fouls in a good areas for us to have some breath of fresh air in defense. But here's the case: we scored and then you sub him off. It's really disappointing.
And Portugal bringing 3 men in. I can see João Mario, another experienced player. And Ronaldo is done for the day. He got his goal through a penalty committed on him.
Dubious one, of course.
Bernardo Silva is also done. João Felix is done. 87 minutes of action inside stadium. 9-7-4. Pauline Haima, your man is up. João Mario and then Goncalo Ramos. They've been introduced.
From the way we conceded the first goal and the second goal, that's how come we are losing this game. Because the second goal, they lost concentration.
The second goal was offside.
And that was it.
I've just seen a few lines.
Yeah, it was an offside. Even the third goal. It was also
the third goal.
Because I feel like the third goal, João Felix left foot was beyond everyone.
Rafael Leao.
Yeah, Rafael Leao.
His left foot was way beyond everyone. But, it's just sad.
88 minutes. Live commentary. And Babaraman has been picked, going toe-to-toe. The ball touched the hand. And there is another 10 seconds to go. Go and catch the ball. What is Bukari doing?
Hey, this guy.
We need a goal. We need a goal.
Bukari, what is Bukari doing?
And what's the Ronaldo celebration? Does he realize he's playing against Portugal?
Oh, God.
Are we serious?
Osman Bukari, are you kidding me? But that was a good one from Babaraman.
Babaraman has made an amends.
He's made a good show of himself.
Bukari is so fixated about celebrating like Ronaldo. You score a goal, consolation go pick the ball and let's go. Game on.
Yeah, we have some minutes. We have some minutes.
Look, Joel.
Game on.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I still think Otuado cost us this game.
Oh, I go ask for Otuado. We will talk about him.
You here?
Well, we will talk about him.
You are losing and you go and celebrate like Ronaldo.
Really? And now we are in possession. Thomas Partey.
Hey, what's
happening? No, but they're free. What is this?
And
but that should be a yellow card to Danilo.
Yeah.
Wait, is he trying to?
Infringements on the pitch. the Portuguese are trying to frustrate us by inshallah.
They are already frustrated. They didn't
No,
know.
they are trying to do it to us by inshallah. I'm sure you get a yellow card.
I mean, we played a very
90 minutes of action, 3-2. But definitely Danilo Pereira will have to get his yellow card. And I think this is the time to introduce Kamadin. We need our men.
I think yes, we are still in the game.
Yes, we are in the game.
We are the first African side to score 2 goals. I mean, it's all good.
But what is the foul on Inaki for?
No, I think it was Inaki's reaction after the foul.
Oh, okay. Those a little bit of.
I mean, it's all part of the game.
No, it's not. You see, the way the boys are being treated out there.
I will be surprised if we don't. 9 minutes of added time. 9 minutes of added time.
For the sake of the peace,
we're whipping the ball.
We beg you guys.
And there was another flick inside the 18-yard box. The Portuguese push it out. Still with Ghana. Salis, he take it back to Thomas Partey. He whipping the ball again, and there is an attempt. Daniel Amate wanted
if we
corner kick.
If we end up losing this game, I think we have to appreciate the boys' commitment.
Yes, their effort has been fantastic.
I mean, they've really fought hard.
From the third goal and having to come back to score their second one is
they've done well. They've done well.
We were always saying it in the newsroom that it's not like we don't have quality.
We do have quality.
But at the end of the day, it will come down.
I think I said it to
us.
I said made a change. Oh, we are bringing Tre.
And
so we are back to a back four.
Yeah.
Back four.
So we are introducing Tre and Antoine Semenyo. Now is kill or be killed.
Do or die.
And you see, you know the dangers of these things. When you open yourself too much, one ball, you are done.
One ball to Rafael Leao.
And we are done.
And you take everybody on. And this...
I think
this one of the things that I like about big coaches like Jose Mourinho.
They will take
in this moment, they will take out Jordan.
I think we've seen the better side.
All right, so there is Jordan. Are you carrying the ball for us? And there is a good block from Danilo Pereira. We are going again. Tariq Lamptey. And Tariq was a very poor cross from Tariq Lamptey.
Thomas Partey, after Andre Ayew went off, has been superb.
I told you that the best Partey I've seen in the Black
Stars
is Partey in the captain's mode. And you know what he reminds me of? Anytime Michael Essien took that captaincy ban for the Black Stars, when Steve Napier was off, it was a different game altogether.
But even when Essien was, Appiah was on the pitch.
Yeah,
Essien always performs.
We are talking about Partey right now, and I think after Dede Ayew went off, I think he's now realizing. I know
where you want to go to, but we
will talk about we will talk about all those boys. Portugal, Rafael Leao gets the control to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno.
For the sake of Kwame Nkrumah, get us a goal.
Imagine territory.
Osman Bukari, we need a goal.
Osman Bukari, we will talk about you after this game.
You are doing sweet.
You need to be serious.
No, but I have never
he was just carried away.
Carried away by what?
In the Portugal match.
No, but
that's his first World Cup goal.
No. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, free kick for Portugal, taken quickly. Back in the midfield, they lose possession. Jordan Ayew holding on to the ball. Jordan Ayew. And now he's still in attack. Daniel Kofi Tre. He's been pressed. He lost to possession. Paulinha. And now to João Felix. He's been pressed by Tariq Lamptey. He went off without ease. And there is a good block from Sariki. Again. Osman Bukari. I don't know who you're trying to pick, but Antoine Semenyo.
Press. Thank you.
Press the goalkeeper. Why would you push him?
Hey. Okay, play on.
Play on. Salis.
Goalkeeper is on the line. Don't our boys watch?
Joe. Bruno Fernandes.
Joe, the goalkeeper was off his line.
He didn't watch. He didn't raise his head. Now, there is Baba Rahman waiting for a pass. And Sariki goes to Baba Rahman. He's been superb. Now to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo. Let's it simple. And there is Jao Mario. Mario finds Paulinha. And Portuguese are coming again. And there is a good block. Ghana win it back. We are going. Daniel Kofi, whenever he gets the ball, pressing, he lose. We go again. And Rafael Guerrero going. William Carvalho around the Ghanaian area. 5 minutes.
If we end up losing this game, I think the confidence will still be there. It's a respectable defeat, and we will get the confidence to play against South Korea. Now we will believe in ourselves because when we open up, when we decided to go toe to toe with Portugal, we've been able to match them. So we will kind of have that confidence to go take the game to South Korea and try to win that game.
Approaching the 6 minutes of extra time. Portugal are now trying to...
No, but this is unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Now...
Time bomb. I'm so hot.
6 minutes, 3, Rafael Guerrero. Now Portugal are just trying to control the game. They lose out. They win the ball back. And we stop them. Portugal are trying just to control the game. Now they've seen that they don't really have to attack.
Don't commit foul. Don't commit foul in this area.
I think Amate is frustrated.
Yeah.
No, you can't allow them to frustrate you.
We just have to manage and then get out with this defeat. It's okay, and we can build on it in the next game.
This means that going forward, we need to play as if we are going out.
Yes.
In our next game, if we don't...
I told you we have the quality, but we have a coach who doesn't believe in the quality we have, and he doesn't bet on the players.
Jordan, Ayew and the rest of the players, they need to keep it simple. Jordan.
Okay.
High up on the pitch. He lost the ball, but he's been able to win.
Andres, I think that of all people, yes, and I don't like.
Okay.
Osman, what's wrong with this guy? It should have been a cross, but he decided to go for goal. From that position, a good cross, we could have.
Sometimes this is what inexperience gets.
No, he's getting in his head. Cross the ball. It might be over. A minute to go. All Portugal have to do is hold on to the ball. Oh, Amate allowed this ball to go.
I think this is it.
Last attempt in the game.
From the start, we gave them too much respect. We didn't know we could have matched them.
I don't think so.
Oh, you see, I agree with the game plan. There was a game plan. We stick to it. It's just that the coach.
Penalty. And when the penalty game, and you see, these are things that topmost coaches have. When the first game plan falls, what is the next one?
The next one.
Because you see, the moment Otuado made the Jordan change, I think the Jordan change is not a problem.
But taking out
going off was our biggest mistake.
How will you want to take out Kudus and then?
This is it,
It's over.
This is it. Might be ending the game.
One more, please.
One last attack. Babaraman whipping the ball. And goes straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Rui Costa.
We are done.
And we are done.
It's a good way
for
to
the
lose
day,
the game, though.
waiting for the referee to give the final signal.
It's a good game. It's a good way to lose the game.
It's not a good way to lose a game.
No, it is.
And that was Semenyo!
We should have gotten a penalty, referee.
We should have gotten a penalty, but now Portugal are coming. Rafael Leao, Bruno Fernandes to Rafael Leao. And
Amate.
good tackle from Daniel Amate. Why is it that the referee, anything that happens to her, he doesn't want to go and review?
You just blow the whistle and let's just end this thing.
Hey, this referee.
Alrighty.
He didn't even review what happened.
If that from the United States.
No, I think there was a.
That's the end. That's the end. That's the end. We've lost the game.
Let's watch the replay.
Yes. No.
That should have been a penalty. That's a penalty. I don't know what I mean.
That's a clear penalty. And you see, some of these things, I blame those in the VR room. What are they doing? What are they watching?
Inaki was unlucky. He was smart. He was smart. He was smart. And the guy is trying to get him back in his groove. And I mean,
I'm just imagining if Inaki had gotten that ball at the back of the net. Ghana would have been crazy.
Unfortunately, he slept.
But 90 minutes plus 9.
No.
90 minutes. 90 minutes.
GhanaWeb stories.
Yeah. 90 minutes plus 9 minutes. Portugal 3, Ghana 2. A lot of ups and downs in the game. We'll talk about that. But before we get into that, let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we talk about the game at halftime. Match Day Live here on GhanaWeb TV. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Portugal, they have their 3 points.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
Obeka no kre. Nawo susu san kwan bia wan to nam bia e man kwan bebre.
Mami, you face can see ba koto so. Na mami akoko nsa no. Pepoga, send me sika from Lemonade Finance and let me £10.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted. Instant charges. Exchange waiting in Sudia. Unbeatable. Resume promo code no. Dr. Likey. Nenya £10, $10, and now $10 What first transaction? What they send this car coffee no? Dial to Lemon and Finance. na wo ba so nya sa say
Obek kanokre. Now, Susu sang pine, dear one ton and be a man in quite bebre.
Mommy, you first can see about Kotoso. No, Mammy, I cook on Sam. Pepoga, send me sick from Lemonade Finance and let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted a instant charges. Exchange waiting in so dear. Unbeatable. Resume promo code no. Dr. Likey. Nenya £10, $10, and now $10 What first transaction? What this send this car coffee no? Dialogue to lemon and finance.
Welcome back from the break. This is Match Day Live. We brought you the live commentary at Stadium 974. Look at my face. I'm very disappointed in two people. The head coach, Otuado, and the referee from the United States, Iftao, whatever his name is, for that abysmal performance. Guys.
I think I'm disappointed in three people. Jordan, are you? No, let me do it in ascending order. The coach himself. No, the referee.
Yeah.
The coach.
Yeah.
And Jordan Naidu. For a player who's been so criticized.
He lost the ball twice and we considered from all the 2 times that he lost the ball. The second goal and the third goal.
And I don't know how far this video will go. But if Thomas Partey can hear me, we Ghanaians we don't care about the politics in the dressing room. He cannot go off and expect to come on when the day is off the field. It is unacceptable. And if the coach does not know what to do,
he should take him out.
Off. What is this? You have a player who plays for Arsenal, and week in, week out, he's playing well. And he comes to the Black Stars, and he can only play when somebody is off the field. Why?
Let's go through the incidents that happened. The first goal, penalty, was a tackle. As it stands now, I was still trying to see the angle from the front cameras, but all the angles they showed us were from their backs, so we couldn't. And from where we sit, it's like Salisu didn't really get a touch on Ronaldo. From that first incident, a lot of people are saying that the referee should have checked from the VAR.
See, if the game had ended after Ronaldo's penalty, with that dubious penalty, I must say, I would have been okay. Just as I'm seated here right now, we lost. Portugal bagged the 3 points, but I'm keeping my head up because the boys delivered. That penalty was not a penalty. Ours, in the last minute, they should have awarded us a penalty. I think maybe it's just because the Ronaldo factor, he's there, whatever.
He's
so
football royalty.
The coach, the referee from US, maybe he's wild or I don't know, maybe he's starstruck or whatever I want to say. But all in all, we delivered, we did great. You can come out of the group stages.
Ima, let me bring you in. First incident.
Ronaldo's penalty, I didn't see too much of a contact to award to any penalty. I think yes, I've always said that in situations like this, players try to be smart and play on the referee.
Yeah.
And you have VAR in this situation to, bail yourself regarding the decision. But here is a referee who stood by his decision, being 100% sure that he's right with his decision, and then it stood, and they got the first goal. I think our boys showed real character. That's what we don't get from Ghanaian side, but they showed real character, got back in the game, and that is why you blame.
They kept fighting.
They scored, and then Otuado took off our best players. Not really our best players.
We'll talk about the coach. We'll talk about the coach.
If you look at the substitution, it was really wrong, and it's affected the team. You consider 2 goals, but then again,
they kept fighting.
Players kept fighting, and then they got another goal. It was unfortunate how Inaki Williams slipped twice in that instance. It's unfortunate. We deserve at least a point.
Adam, the penalty is for me. My point is clear. It was not a penalty, unless I see a different angle. It was not a
I don't know
penalty.
how many angles you have to see.
No, but I'm saying that unless I see, because from all the angles we saw,
Look,
and then the referee was the players were also facing their back was facing the referee, so it was not like he was in front of them and he saw the action. That's why I'm saying that unless I see a different angle, if not, it was not a penalty.
I'm dumbfounded. I mean, this is the global stage. We're talking about the World Cup, the most prestigious football tournament in the history of the world.
Yeah, the biggest sporting event.
Look, this officiating doesn't speak well for FIFA. And I don't know why, but not even once did the referee decide to even check. And there were so many instances where he could have reviewed, he could have gone to have a second look. There was the Iñaki situation. There was even one on Kudus. No review. And once again, there's something that's telling, I don't know how many of you saw it. Once again, Ghana is at the world stage, and there is a decision against them, and they are not rushing to the referee to contest the decision. They're looking away. Hold on. Let me give you a reminder. In 2010, and I've played this video over and over again, and I challenge anybody to play it again. In 2010, when Suarez hit his hand with the ball, do you know that the linesman pointed to the center of the match, of the field?
We'll have to go back.
Or even Stephen Appiah accepted that, like what, a week ago. The linesman accepted a goal. Now, I am, in my view, right, the captain of the side should be the loudest. So when there is an infringement, have you seen, I want to give you another instance. Have you seen when Ronaldo captains a team, and you take a bad decision against the team? You see how he contests the decision?
But he's Ronaldo.
It is not that you have a player called Andre Dedeayu. You have a Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is a big player in his own right.
But the penalty
they did, but
he was expecting more.
But
you should go and
no, it's not about delaying the penalty. I have seen players get penalties from absolutely nothing, just from the fact that the players have, or they have other players of theirs insisting to referees that, look, this is a penalty.
Okay.
The Ronaldo incident. Look, I saw Salisu say, go and check it.
Yeah.
I think Salisu should have insisted.
No,
but I understand.
Yeah, and you see the point is the players, Amate, Salisu, Partey, Andre, they kept saying that go and check, but the referee was bent. Then that's why, for me, my frustrations on that penalty incident is not only with the referee, but those in the VAR room, because they saw the players telling the referee to go and check, and we know that per the rules, per the VAR rules, once they call you, you have to go and watch. Once they call you, he was if they called,
we don't know
he
the
would have.
communication.
Yes.
That's why I agree with Barcelona coach. He says after a game, referees should give us a post-match.
They have to explain their decisions.
Because we can't tell whether the referees in the control room
they spoke to him
to go and watch, and he rejected or declined. So right now the referee goes scot-free. Ghana suffers with it.
Because I think that it's time that we start pushing that agenda everywhere. You don't have to wait till it gets to your turn. Referees have to defend their decision.
And you know the most annoying thing about these things, right? After 10 years, you see the referee sitting on TV somewhere and says he regrets that decision, he thinks the decision is wrong. And I'm like,
the one I don't want to hear was that referee who officiated the Chelsea-Barcelona Champions League semi-final game in 2009. Chelsea get like 5 penalties. You don't, and you show a yellow card every time they protest. And 3 years later, after you've been sacked by FIFA for UEFA for bad performance, you come and sit on TV and you tell Chelsea fans that you should have awarded 3 penalties to them. So
I think we should commend our boys.
Yeah.
You showed good spirit. Yeah. They didn't let us down. I think every Ghanaian will be proud of the boys.
Yeah.
With the spirit, the composure, I mean the character they showed in this game.
Okay.
Now we still have that confidence that against South Korea we can take the game to win, because the level they showed. for me, I've always blamed Otuado. I think we have so much quality to play.
We'll talk about Otuado tomorrow Mundial.
I think, see.
So let Adam have his bite. You get yours tomorrow. Adam, finally on Otuado, then what you say to the boys and Ghanaians.
I want to choose my words carefully. But I think Otuado must understand that this is the World Cup. This is not a trial match. You don't experiment with these things. He experimented against Nigeria and it worked. It was a gamble. But not at this stage. And because you see, I want to ask myself a few questions. What's the probable decision behind bringing on Jordan? To delay the pace of the game? He was doing that.
Yeah.
So I take him off because you want pace. You took the day off because you want pace. And that's why you brought on Osman Bukhari. Yeah. Then you make a U-turn and you take Kudus off. I can bet my last coin that if you ask Cristiano Ronaldo to name one player he remembers from this match, it will be Mohamed Kudus.
And then probably Salisu.
Probably Andrea. Yeah. But the idea, I cannot understand it. And you see, once again, I go to Mourinho. Mourinho says if a player is having his good day, allow him play. Even if he is dying. There was an Inter Milan game back to 2010. When Messi was bossing the midfield, he brought on Cristiano Sule Ali Muntari, and he gave him only one option. He said, Inter Barcelona, if you remember that game.
Limit
Lionel Messi. When he went and then he got Messi in an injury, in the press rally, I asked Mourinho, who's your best player on the field out today? He said, Sule Ali Muntari.
He did what I wanted.
Instructions.
Obroni, finally, what will you say to Ghanaians who are disappointed?
No, I think that to every Ghanaian out there, you don't have to be disappointed. I mean, if you look at the display of character, if you look at the display of football, this is a Cristiano Ronaldo-led Portugal. This is not Nigeria. And we played 3-2 against them. And I was looking at Ronaldo's face.
Yeah.
When
Osman Bukhari's goal entered
the net, you could smell despair. He was like, oh no, these boys can really, they can take the game to us. I think that for me, that is enough. And I'm not even looking at the World Cup. I'm looking at this team going to the AFCON. And I think that if we can keep the core of this team.
Bruni, final words and coach.
I must say Otuado should do better in the next one with Korea. Because honestly speaking, I don't understand why he took off Mohamed Kudus. Maybe just because of the yellow card. That's the only reason. That could say, okay.
Reasonable one.
That was the reasonable whatever it is. But I must say, we lost. But as a Black Star supporter, a die-hard fan for that reason, I'm keeping my head up. Like, I have jollof ready on standby. Yeah, I was not.
You can eat.
I was not. Oh,
yeah.
It's before I did not eat because I knew this was it. And then we gave Portugal a very good game.
Yeah.
So, better luck to us. And I must say that we are going to get out of the group stages. I can bet my last one.
That's Ama Bruni for you. His father named her Paulina Opoku. But if you dare and you call her that, you'll be in trouble. Host of Most Encados, Talkatainment and Nkomoho on GhanaWeb TV. That's Adam Day22 sports journalist. And then my colleague, Emmanuel Enin. He will be here again tomorrow on the Mundial. That is why you didn't get to hear his take on Otuado. To the entire production crew, Richard Vanderpool, Hazel, Kwame Adom, Director 1, Emmanuel Ahinale, to everybody in the GhanaWeb newsroom, thank you very much. Ghana, we lost by 3-2. Portugal have the 3 maximum point. Don't forget the Black Stars are the only African country to have scored in this World Cup. The only bad news is, even if we win our remaining 2 games, and we are second, it will take God to descend because Brazil will be our last stop in the run of 16. That is my prayer, that Brazil will drop a point tonight.
A surprising World Cup.
But in the history of the World Cup, nobody has surprised Brazil before. My name is Joel Leshen, and until we meet again tomorrow at 10 a.m. on GhanaWeb Mundial, it's bye for now.
so nya say
Obek Kanukre. Now, Susu Sang Pine, Pia want to Nambia, a man in quite baby.
Mommy, you basically see about Kotoso. No, Mammy, I could concern. Mepoga, send me sicker from Lemonade Finance and let me £2.
Lemonade Finance.
Say they're sending money back home from UK, Canada, and now US. I accepted. Instant charges. Exchange waiting in Sudia. Unbeatable. Resume promo code no. Dr. Likey. Nenya £10, $10, and now $10 Canadian. What first transaction? What is send this car coffee no? Dial to Lemon and Finance.